What's up, everybody? I believe we are on day 8 now of our online learning experience since I skipped day 7. So I figured I'd show you guys a little bit of what I did yesterday with that nice weather. Decided to go disc golfing with my cousin, get a little bit of outside exercise going. So here's a little video I took. Also today, going through and finishing up, taking up the rest of my flooring. So you can see a couple of pictures up here in the corners. Subfloor is what's underneath of your carpet and underneath the padding for that carpet. So we took that up today, my dad and I, and my wife and I knew that our house was old, but I don't think we realized just how old it was, because when we picked it up, you can see in some of those pictures these really old beams. Now, you can't really see it very well from these pictures. These are literally, whoever built our house originally went out and literally got a tree, chopped it down, and with an axe, it's called hand-hewn beams or hand-hewn logs. So that's what those beams are that you're seeing right there, and it's really making things complicated for us wanting to put down flooring, because when you got to put down flooring, the floor has to be completely level. If the floor is not completely level, you've got to go in and make sure that it is, basically. So add in a bunch of supports and things like that to make sure that it's completely level. So that's the step that we're in right now. Before we can get our room to look back to normal, we've got to go in on those really old beams and add supports in there to level them out so that we can make sure that our flooring is level when we put it back in there. So really long story, but it was really interesting when we pulled up that subfloor, and that's what we saw underneath of there. There's a lot of historical value to that. So anyways, that's what I've got going on. I know you probably are saying, Mr. Dillon, why are you wearing your hat backwards? You look ridiculous. Well, I'm just gonna tell you, I got some serious hat hair. So I've been wearing this all day because I didn't really, I was upstairs kind of working, and I like to wear a hat when I work, so I kept this on the entire time, and now my hair looks terrible, so I just kept it on to film this video for you guys. So with that being said, only announcement I've got for you today is we've only got like a very, very short amount of time left for any missing assignments that you've got for you to get those to me. So if you want those counted and for your grade not to suffer because of it, I'd go ahead and get those into me as quickly as possible. So I'm going to be entering in those final grades for third quarter, sometime this weekend. So it's do or die, guys. Let's go ahead and get that work into me if you've got any for me. Finally, last thing I've got today, I want to show you, I thought this would be appropriate given that our last conversation was about favorite superheroes, and for a short time in college, I actually collected comic books. So I told you my favorite superhero was Batman, so I actually collected some Batman comic books. So there's one of them. I'm actually sitting on a short stack over here. But yeah, that was just something that I saw, and I also, somebody mentioned that they loved Batwoman in one of my classes, and I also collected Batwoman for a while. She has incredible artwork. I've got a drawing that I did of her a while back. Maybe I might show you guys that at a different time. Yeah, so comic books were just something that I collected for a very short time. So my question for you all today is, I'd love to know, is there something that you collect? Something that you've got a whole collection of that you've been doing for a little while, or maybe it could be something that you want to collect, or possibly if you have no collections or nothing that you want to collect, tell me about a hobby or something of yours that maybe I don't know about you yet. It might have been a hobby a while ago, or just, it's something that I didn't know that you did. So I'd love to hear some different information from you today. Yeah, so that's all I got for us. Have a good one.